Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Paulina's vengeance on EJ remains Mayoral plans with Exposé on Jude's fake daddy. Days of Our Lives reveal that EJ DiMera has formerly been making some bold moves against Paulina Price, but there are further to come. It's clear that EJ's on a charge to tear Paulina down and set the stage for his own rise to power. Thanks to the punch EJ gave Nicole DiMera, Chad DiMera took her tip and moved forward with an exposé that trashed Paulina's character. Now EJ's planning on getting a recall solicitation and forcing a new election that he intends to win. Still, Days allude that EJ will be the bone who eventually crashes and burns. It may be a big mistake to go up against Paulina, especially when EJ's keeping some terrible secrets that could sink him in the end. In Paulina's case, DOL suckers know she had a good reason for the radiation exposure. Paulina acted out of concern for Chanel DiMera when she was missing in a snowstorm, so at least her bad opinions came from a place of love. With EJ, he's just being selfish and cruel now that he's robbing Eric Brady of his natural son. Jude Brady doesn't belong to EJ, but he's pretending to be a doting daddy, while poor Eric suffers a great loss. What if Paulina ever becomes privy to the news of EJ's DNA deception? Paulina might pick up on an indication or two if Johnny DiMera says commodity about all the Jude drama that doesn't sit right with her. Maybe Paulina could do some digging and indeed platoon up with Leo Stark since he's got moping questions of his own about EJ's jest. Days could make Paulina the driving force behind a new exposé, Bone. That would bring EJ's downfall and ruin his mayoral plans. It'd be fitting for Paulina to get vengeance by taking this reproach public and exposing EJ for stealing Eric's father part. EJ got maternity evidence from Dr. Wilhelm Rolf paid Leo to keep quiet and ultimately dragooned Sloan Peterson Brady into an escape deal, so there's plenitude of dirt for Paulina to potentially uncover. Grounded on our day's prognostications, EJ had better watch out for Paulina's revenge, especially if she gets updates on his bogus biopater. Secret. Days of Our Lives say Paulina could have the last laugh and help Eric reunite with Jude in the process. Love, lust, and unanticipated surprises. Alex interrupts Teresa and Brady in bed. Days of Our Lives and updates tease Alex Kyriakis is teetering on the edge of returning to his former playboy ways. Rather than committing to one woman, Alex is indulging in passionate hassles with Kristen DiMera while keeping Teresa Donovan on a string. Days of Our Lives pot, meet kettle? It's important to fate that Teresa cannot be fully vindicated since she gives Alex the print that her primary concern is his fiscal coffers. It's apparent that Alex's newfound fortune has brought about significant changes in his life, but he appears to be insecure about Teresa's feelings. After all, there's no disputing that she's serving from his bank account to a huge extent. Nonetheless, Teresa was deeply hurt when Alex admitted to still seeing Kristen and expressed his lack of interest in a serious commitment. In response, Teresa decided to level the playing field by asserting that she wasn't bound by any commitment rules either, eventually satisfying Alex to agree to an open relationship. DOL Alex doesn't like the idea of an open relationship. Alex's expression at the end of the May 30th occasion indicated his dislike for the situation, and the more he contemplates this arrangement, the more uneasy he may come. From June 3rd to 7th, both Kristen and Alex will decelerate down their conduct despite enjoying their time together. Alex and Kristen will agree to end their casual relationship. Kristen's heart will always belong to Brady Black, Eric Martsolf, and she may realize that continuing this fling could push him further down. Also, Alex's passions for Teresa run deeper than his connection with Kristen, and he'll soon come to realize that, realizing he needs commodity deeper than flings in the bed. Days of Our Lives spoilers. Love, lust, and unanticipated surprises. Alex interrupts Teresa and Brady in bed. Teresa won't know about Alex's epiphany, leading her to take action against the open relationship by making a move on Brady, which will only make effects more confusing. Days of Our Lives spoilers. Vengeance to surrender? The story begins with an act of vengeance, but soon transforms into a long-awaited rendition between two former suckers. Suckers will flash back that when Teresa returned to Salem, she desperately tried to attune with Brady, only to be rejected. Had Brady taken her back, Teresa would no way have conspired with Constantine Meliunes on the Wolfoni. Although Teresa has developed genuine passions for Alex, her heart still yearns for Brady, and their connection has grown stronger through their participated love for Tate Black, Leo Howard. According to forthcoming spoilers, both Brady and Teresa will feel the intensity of their feelings, leading to an important moment that Alex suddenly interrupts. Massive Abigail twist, Melinda's influence, Xander's history, Goldman grilled Days of Our Lives, DOOL, spoilers for the week of June 3, 2024 are then. Suckers can anticipate E.J. DiMera, Dan Feuereagle, and Melinda Trask, Tina Huang, to face each other. Melinda has hidden influence, however. Sarah Horton, Lindsay Godfrey, reaches out to someone from Xander Cooks, Paul Telfer, history. Chad DiMera, Billy Flynn, is cautious of Clyde Weston's, James Reed, story. Plus, Maggie Horton Kiriakis, Suzanne Rogers, will get her vengeance. Keep reading to find out what's coming up in the Peacock Cleaner pieces. Days of Our Lives spoilers, Melinda Trask brazen DOOL spoilers for the week of June 3 reveal that Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gehring, has evidence of Melinda's felonious exertion. After Melinda is arrested for helping Sloan Peterson Brady, Jessica Surfety, fake and relinquishment, EJ has a battle. EJ might slam Melinda for stealing his baby. Still, Melinda knows for a fact that Jude Brady, Oliver McClarty, belongs to Eric Brady, Greg Vaughn, and Nicole Walker DiMera, Ariane Zucker. Melinda also knows about EJ paying Sloan to tell Eric the partial verity. So, will Melinda give up all this ammo right down? Or could Melinda hold on to this ace until she needs it the most? Perhaps Melinda is counting on EJ getting his job back as DA first, also plans to expose the verity. DOOL spoilers, Maggie Horton Kiriakis marriage during the week of June 3, Maggie and Constantine Meliunes, John Capellos, will get ready to walk down the aisle. Still, Maggie now knows the verity about Constantine. Maggie plans on making Connie pay for his deception and while. So, anticipate to see some of that. Days of Our Lives spoilers, Abigail DiMera death twist. Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week of June 3 reveal that Clyde Weston, James Reed, will tell a story about Abigail DiMera, last played by Marcy Miller. Indeed, though Abigail failed, it's suggested that there could be an unanticipated twist. Still, Chad will have serious dubieties if Clyde tries to claim that Abigail is alive. After all, Chad set up Abigail's body. Of course, Salem does feel to be Resurrection Central, so perhaps she's still alive. DOOL, Kristen DiMera has a crazy offer for Stefan DiMera. Leo Stark questions EJ about the baby situation. Rafe and Stefan concoct a plan to free Gabby Hernandez DiMera. Harris Michaels tries to help Ava Vitale from committing murder. Abigail twist, Sloane's ace, Maggie's trap, 3D Passion. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal an exercise clip has been released for suckers can anticipate Teresa Donovan, Emily O'Brien, and Brady Black to give into passion. Meanwhile, Kristen DiMera dumps Alex Kiriakis. Maggie Horton Kiriakis' marriage begins. Sloan Peterson Brady is about to expose EJ DiMera. Also, there's an Abigail DiMera twist. Days of Our Lives Abigail DiMera twist. DOOL spoilers for the week of June 3 reveal that Chad DiMera points a gun at Clyde Weston. While Harris Michaels watches, Chad flips the safety and a loud click can be heard. Clyde tells Chad that he didn't kill Abigail. Clyde adds that Abigail is alive. Now, Chad doubts Clyde's story. How can Abigail be alive when Chad set up her severely boggled body on their bed? DOOL Sloan Peterson Brady's ace over at the DiMera manse. Sloan will be possessed by Eric Brady and Nicole Walker DiMera. Eric demands to know how Sloan could let him fall in love with a child that wasn't his. That's when Sloan says that's not the full story. Nicole's eyebrows incontinently arch up, so it sounds like EJ is about to be exposed. Days of Our Lives Melinda Trask's influence. Days of Our Lives reveal that the exercise clip also shows Rafe Hernandez telling Melinda Trask that she'll be penalized.